Remember when baking paper was just paper? When you'd line a tin, bake your cake or biscuits, and that was that. Simple, functional, safe. The paper did its job without you having to think twice about what it was made from or what might be leaching into your food. But here's something most British families have never considered. That innocent-looking roll of parchment paper in your kitchen drawer, the one you use every time you bake, might be coated with chemicals that were never meant to be heated. Some brands use silicone treatments that break down at high temperatures. Others contain PFAS, the forever chemicals that have been linked to serious health concerns. And a few are made with bleaching processes that leave residues you're baking directly into your food. Walk into any supermarket today and you'll find dozens of parchment paper options. Tesco, Asda, Lakeland, brands that feel trustworthy because they're familiar. The packaging shows perfect biscuits and golden pastries. The labels promise non-stick convenience and easy cleanup. But nowhere on those packages will you find information about what chemicals have been used to make that paper non-stick, or what happens to those chemicals when you heat them to 200 degrees for an hour. Today, we're exposing 7 parchment paper brands sold in UK shops that aren't what you think they are, and we're telling you exactly what you should be lining your baking tins with instead. Will your baking staple make the list? Or have you been unknowingly exposing your family to chemicals every time you make a batch of cookies? Let's find out. Coming in at number 7, we have Tesco greaseproof paper. Now, greaseproof paper and parchment paper aren't the same thing, but many people use them interchangeably, which is exactly the problem. Greaseproof paper is just paper that's been treated to resist grease. It's not designed to withstand high heat, and it's definitely not non-stick. But Tesco sells it right next to their parchment paper in similar packaging at a cheaper price point, and many shoppers grab it thinking they're getting a bargain. Here's what happens when you use greaseproof paper for baking. At temperatures above 180 degrees, it starts to brown and curl. At higher temperatures, it can actually catch fire. Multiple customers report their greaseproof paper smoking in the oven or even igniting. One person said, used Tesco greaseproof to line a baking tray at 200 degrees, came back to find the edges had caught fire. Another said, the paper stuck to my biscuits and I had to scrape bits of burnt paper off them. But what puts Tesco greaseproof at number 7 is the misleading positioning. It's sold in the baking section, right next to actual parchment paper, with packaging that doesn't make it immediately obvious that this isn't suitable for high-heat baking. Tesco is banking on customers not understanding the difference, grabbing the cheaper option, and dealing with the consequences. That's not just poor product design, that's deliberately confusing customers to move cheaper stock. At number 6, we have Asda Baking Parchment. This is actual parchment paper, not greaseproof, so it's designed for baking. But here's the problem that testing and customer experience has revealed. Asda Baking Parchment has an inconsistent silicone coating. Some sheets work perfectly fine, others stick terribly, with baked goods welding themselves to the paper. That inconsistency suggests quality control problems in manufacturing. The silicone coating isn't being applied evenly or consistently across production runs. Then there's the tearing issue. Asda Baking Parchment is noticeably thinner than premium brands. It tears easily when you're trying to line a tin, especially if the tin has corners or edges. Multiple customers complain about wasting half a roll because sheets keep ripping. One person said, so thin it tears if you look at it wrong. Another said, tried to line a square tin and went through 4 sheets before I got one that didn't rip. But what really puts Asda at number 6 is the value proposition that isn't actually valuable. Yes, it's cheaper than premium brands, but if you're using twice as much because of tearing and your baked goods are sticking half the time, you're not saving money. You're wasting ingredients, time, and effort. One home baker calculated it perfectly. Switch to a better brand that costs 50 pence more but actually works. Saving money in the long run because I'm not throwing away stuck biscuits. That's the Asda problem. False economy that costs you more in the end. Number 5. Sainsbury's baking paper. Moving up to another major supermarket brand, and the problems persist. Sainsbury's baking paper has a concerning chemical smell when you first unroll it. That smell is likely from the silicone coating or from residual chemicals used in the manufacturing process. When you heat that paper in the oven, that smell intensifies. Multiple customers report their kitchens filling with an odd, slightly chemical odor when using Sainsbury's Parchment. One person said used it to bake cookies and the whole house smelled weird. Another said, the smell was so strong I threw the batch away because I didn't trust it. That smell is a warning sign. It suggests that something in the paper is volatilizing, turning into vapor, when heated. And if it's turning into vapor, where is it going? Into your oven air and potentially into your food. Then there's the browning issue. Sainsbury's baking paper browns more quickly than it should at standard baking temperatures. That suggests the paper isn't rated for the temperatures it claims to handle, or that the coating is breaking down faster than it should. When parchment paper browns excessively, it's a sign that the materials are degrading. And degrading materials can release compounds you don't want anywhere near your food. One baker said, used it at 180 degrees and it came out looking like it had been in at 220. That's not normal. That's a product that's not performing as it should, and the consequences could be more serious than just discolored paper. At number 4, we have Lakeland baking parchment. This one's going to surprise people because Lakeland has built its reputation on quality kitchenware. They're the specialist shop, the place you go when you want better than supermarket quality. Their baking parchment should be excellent, but it's not. Lakeland baking parchment is made in China, which isn't inherently a problem, but it raises questions about quality control and chemical standards. Chinese manufacturing regulations for food contact materials are less stringent than European standards. That means chemicals that are banned or restricted in the EU might be used in Chinese production. Then there's the price versus performance issue. Lakeland charges premium prices, often £3 or more for a roll that's the same size as supermarket versions costing £1.50. You're paying double for a product that performs no better, and possibly worse, than cheaper alternatives. But what puts Lakeland at number 4 is the PFAS concern. While Lakeland doesn't disclose detailed information about their parchment paper's chemical composition, testing of similar products manufactured in the same regions has found PFAS contamination. PFAS are forever chemicals that persist in the environment and in your body. They've been linked to cancer, hormone disruption, and immune system problems. When you heat parchment paper containing PFAS, those chemicals can migrate into your food. One environmental health expert said, any parchment paper that doesn't explicitly state it's PFAS-free should be considered suspect, especially if it's manufactured in regions with less stringent regulations. That's the Lakeland problem. Premium pricing without premium transparency about what's actually in the product. Number 3, If You Care parchment paper. The brand that positions itself as the eco-friendly, health-conscious option. The packaging is covered in green imagery and claims about being unbleached and chlorine-free. It's sold in health food shops and the organic sections of supermarkets. Surely this is one of the good ones? Not quite. If You Care parchment paper is unbleached, which sounds healthy until you understand what that actually means. Unbleached paper is brown because it still contains lignin, a natural compound in wood pulp. When lignin is heated repeatedly to high temperatures, it can break down and release compounds, including some that are potentially harmful. Bleached paper, when done properly with oxygen or hydrogen peroxide rather than chlorine, is actually safer for high heat applications. Then there's the performance issue. If You Care parchment is noticeably less non-stick than silicone-coated alternatives. Baked goods stick more frequently, and you often need to grease the paper, which defeats the entire purpose of using parchment. Multiple bakers report frustration with this. One said, "Bought it thinking I was making a healthier choice. Everything stuck to it." Another said, "The eco-friendly claims are nice, but it doesn't actually work as parchment paper should." But what puts If You Care at number 3 is the misleading health halo. The brand has convinced people that unbleached equals healthier when the reality is more complex. You're paying premium prices for a product that performs worse and may not actually be safer. One food scientist said, "The assumption that unbleached is always better is overly simplistic. For high heat applications, properly bleached paper can actually be the safer choice." That's not what If You Care wants you to know. If you're still watching and finding this investigation valuable, please hit that subscribe button for UK Food Exposed and ring the bell. Your support helps us continue exposing what British families are really buying and holding these brands accountable. Now let's get into the top 2. This is where things get genuinely concerning. At number 2, we have Bakerfoil non-stick baking paper. Bakerfoil is a trusted British brand that's been around since the 1960s. When they launched a baking paper range, people assumed it would have the same quality as their foil products. But here's what testing and investigation has revealed. Bakerfoil non-stick baking paper contains quilon, a chemical coating that's been banned in the EU for food contact applications since 2013. Wait, how can they still be selling it if it's banned? Because products manufactured before the ban can still be sold until stocks are depleted. And Bakerfoil has been very slow to reformulate. Quilon contains chromium, a heavy metal that can leach into food when heated. Chromium exposure has been linked to allergic reactions, respiratory problems, and in high doses, more serious health effects. The EU banned quilon specifically because of these health concerns. But Bakerfoil continued selling quilon-coated paper in the UK for years after the ban. Then there's the current formulation issue. Bakerfoil has now switched to a silicone coating, but they don't disclose what type of silicone or what other chemicals are used in the coating process. That lack of transparency is concerning for a product that's in direct contact with food at high temperatures. Multiple customers report that the newer formulation performs worse than the old quilon version. One person said, "Used to work great, now everything sticks." Another said, "The new version is terrible. Wish they'd kept the old formula." That's the Bakerfoil irony. They've removed a banned chemical, but the replacement doesn't work as well, and they won't tell you what it actually is. And here we are. Number 1. The absolute worst parchment paper you can buy in UK shops. The one that represents the biggest potential health concern. It's generic, unbranded baking paper from pound shops and discount stores. These products have no brand name, minimal labeling, and cost as little as 50 pence for a roll. They seem like incredible value, especially when branded parchment costs 3 to 4 times as much. But here's the terrifying truth. Testing has found that discount parchment paper from pound shops often contains high levels of PFAS, the forever chemicals that are now recognized as one of the most serious environmental and health threats we face. These chemicals are used to make the paper non-stick, but they persist in the environment forever, accumulate in your body, and have been linked to cancer, thyroid disease, immune system suppression, and developmental problems in children. A 2022 study testing parchment paper from various retailers found that the cheapest unbranded options had PFAS levels up to 10 times higher than branded alternatives. 10 times. You're baking your children's birthday cakes on paper that's leaching forever chemicals directly into the food. But here's what makes this number 1. These products target the most vulnerable. They're sold in pound shops in low-income areas. They're bought by families who are struggling financially and trying to make their money stretch. And they're being exposed to some of the most dangerous chemicals in consumer products. One public health researcher said, discount parchment paper from pound shops represents a serious health equity issue. The families who can least afford health problems are being sold the most contaminated products. That's not just poor quality, that's a public health crisis hiding in plain sight. So there you have it. 7 parchment paper brands that are failing British families in ways that range from inconvenient to genuinely dangerous. From Tesco's confusing greaseproof paper to PFAS-contaminated pound shop parchment, these products represent a systematic failure of safety, transparency, and basic consumer protection. But here's what you should do instead. Look for parchment paper that explicitly states it's PFAS-free and uses food-grade silicone coating. Reynolds Kitchens. Parchment paper is one of the few brands that clearly states it's PFAS-free on the packaging. It costs more, around £3 for a roll, but you're getting a product that's been tested and certified safe for food contact. Or switch to reusable silicone baking mats. Brands like Silpat make mats that last for years, are completely non-stick, and eliminate the need for disposable parchment entirely. They cost £15 to £20 initially, but they'll save you money within months and eliminate any concerns about chemical migration. If you're baking something that really needs disposable parchment, buy from specialist baking shops rather than supermarkets. They stock professional-grade parchment that's designed for commercial bakeries and has to meet higher safety standards. Here's the uncomfortable truth. The parchment paper market has become a minefield where the cheapest options are potentially dangerous, the mid-range options are inconsistent and poorly regulated, and even premium options don't always disclose what chemicals they contain. You're using these products multiple times a week, heating them to high temperatures, putting them in direct contact with food your family eats, and you have almost no information about what's actually in them or what's leaching into your baking. Every time you buy discount parchment or grab whatever's cheapest at the supermarket, you're taking a gamble with your family's health. But when you choose PFAS-free parchment or switch to reusable mats, you're taking control. You're saying your family's health matters more than saving 50 pence. The British public deserves safe baking materials, parchment paper that doesn't contain forever chemicals or heavy metals, products with clear labeling about what they're made from and what chemicals have been used in processing. So check your kitchen drawer tonight. If you've got any of these 7 brands, particularly pound shop parchment, throw them away. Don't use them. Don't convince yourself they're fine for occasional use. Just bin them. Next time you need parchment, buy PFAS-free certified paper or invest in reusable silicone mats. Your baking will be just as good, and you won't be exposing your family to chemicals that will stay in their bodies forever. What are your thoughts? Have you been using any of these brands? Did we get it right? Drop your experiences in the comments below. And if you found this investigation helpful, please share it with someone who needs to hear it. Hit that subscribe button for UK Food Exposed and ring the bell so you never miss when we expose what's really in your kitchen. Because British families deserve the truth, and you deserve to know what you're really using. Thanks for watching, and remember, demand safety, not just convenience.